Webinar for today. Today, I'm going to give you a short first introduction to ezMaster. ezMaster is a new software that we are launching. Actually, currently we are testing the beta version at the moment, and meanwhile we also launch it to the market. So that's why we also come with this webinar. So I will just go into it. Let's just start with the first slide. If it wants to go to the first slide. Well, to have a managed wireless solution in a deployment is one thing. But what if my deployment is not in one place? And what if I want to manage my deployment from another place? Or what if my deployment is exceeding my controller's capacity? What if I want to have a managed solution but I only have a limited budget? Well, the answer is the EnGenius Neutron solution powered by ezMaster. So up to now, let's see, okay, up to now, EnGenius has introduced the EnGenius Neutron solution. This is a wireless managed solution where the management module is embedded in an L2 PoE switch. It's an HTML-based interface which is locally accessible when you log into the switch, like logging into the router. So far, we have it already available. So the starting solution is one switch and a few access points, upscalable up to 50 access points with local management. So EnGenius offers a few different models, controller switches, and indoor and outdoor variations of access points, including two wall mode models, access points especially designed for one-room deployments like in hotel and educational environments. So the function of the EWS solution in the total network is shown in this picture. Let's see if I can show here. The Neutron solution as it is up to now without ezMaster is you have the EWS switch here, which controls the access points in your network. So pretty much the whole solution of EnGenius Neutron solution is within this connection and within this circle that I'm trying to indicate here. Switch is controlling access points, and if needed, you can use some additional PoE switches to extend your network to have enough ports or to have enough power. Okay, so just repeating, what is the Neutron solution? Main function in the EWS system are AP auto discovery and provisioning, wireless configuration, monitoring, and controlling the access point. Additional network services are not integrated in the management switch. So because we believe that certain functions should be done by dedicated devices. So functions like, that's why I make it separately in this drawing here. Radius server, captive portal, authentication server, billing, firewall, other security things. They should be done by dedicated devices. There are lots of other third-party providers in providing this services in dedicated devices, and we don't want to be there. Let them do the thing that they're good in. We are a wireless provider, so we make this solution with our Neutron solution that we provide the wireless, and this wireless is managed by our EWS switch. Not more, not less. But still, of course, you can use our Neutron solution alongside with all the other services that do the other things inside your network. So for instance, you can use our Neutron solution, and at the end you have a SonicWall firewall, or maybe you have a Utopia hotspot server, something like that. Just what you want. Okay, so far we have this hardware of switches and access point. And today I'm going to talk about ezMaster. ezMaster is a software package, a software program, or yeah, doesn't matter how you want to call it, something that you need to install. And actually, in one sentence, ezMaster is a flexible and highly scalable network management system in which all distributed networks can be linked together to form a unified network, providing centralized management and monitoring of data routing, allocating network bandwidth, access control, guest networks, and other networking processes in a seamless upgrade path for the EnGenius Neutron solution. So, in other words, we have our EnGenius Neutron solution, one switch capable to do 50 access points. Now I have ezMaster on top of it, which it can run this. It can manage this zone of 50 access points, but also I can manage more of these zones in a central place. I will come back to that later. Like I said, it's a software. Well, actually, it's a Linux-based network management software that you install using a Debian-supported VM player or in a cloud instance, but that's our next step. And this enables you to manage access points locally or remotely, or yeah, you can manage it remotely, locally, and you can use our switches, or you can even use the ezMaster directly to manage access points. Also explaining you that later. So the most important feature in ezMaster software is the cross-network management capability. In this case, you can manage multiple sites and multiple deployments from one place. With ezMaster, you can manage up to 1,000 access points. You can do it remotely and with or without our EWS management switches. So due to this cross-network capability, it does not matter from where you want to manage your network. So in this slide, is showing you in column number 1, I have ezMaster somewhere in my network locally, and I work together with my switch, managing my access points locally. Okay, column 2 is my ezMaster in my home network or office network, and I go on the internet and I go to another network and I manage access points on the remote network through an ezMaster, through an Neutron switch. Also, like I said, I can also have my ezMaster locally or where I am now, like in column 3, and I go on the internet and I manage access points directly. So this whole cross-network capability makes me, myself, mobile to choose for me where I want to do, from which place I want to do the management. In the future, if the cloud the cloud version is available, then I can just log into the cloud, and wherever I am, I can manage my my deployment. So with ezMaster, you can now manage multiple Neutron sites from one place. Next to this cross-network management, ezMaster offers all the existing Neutron features, plus captive portal, plus smart sync, background scanning, and other active management features. So in this picture, I show you actually the fact that, for instance, this could be one zone, which is indicated as headquarter, where I have a EWS switch with a few access points, and I can manage from another place this network through an EWS switch. Or I can manage the access point in the warehouse directly from my ezMaster, and so on, up to 1,000 access points that I can manage from my ezMaster. The components. So just summarizing what I just told you, with the ezMaster on top of the Neutron solution, you have a highly scalable managed network solution. So the solution consists out of the free ezMaster network management software. Please remember, this is free. That's why it's so good. You don't have to pay any license fees on top of it. But anyways, the free ezMaster network management software. We have Neutron managed access points, and we have our wireless LAN controller switches. So with the ezMaster, you can manage a few or up to 1,000 access points in a single window, either locally, remotely, or even in the cloud. So ezMaster provides easy network setup and management through centralized configuration, provisioning, and monitoring, rich analytics and reporting, and much more. Please remember again, the software is free and very simple to use. So we have the software, then we have the managed indoor and outdoor access points. So ezMaster is capable of managing all indoor and outdoor Neutron access points, providing you a complete range of different access points to fit any environment or setup. So I just want to show you a few slides repeating from previous presentations where I have the full lineup of our Neutron access points. So in this case, in this slide, showing you the outdoor access points, which we have the EWS 860 AP, the EWS 660 AP, which are both available right now. And I think end of this month or end of next month, the EWS 650 access point will also be available. This is like a 2T2R version of the 660. So it would be a little bit more cost efficient to fit deployments where you are limited with your budget. Lineup of the indoor access points. For the people who already know our products, the first four models are actually already, sorry, the 360, 320, and the 310 are already available. And there is one model, the 350, which comes between. It's like the same story as in the 650. There will be a 2T2R AC version for deployments where you are limited in the budget. And in this table, you can also see that we have an EWS 300 AP, which is a new entry-level single-band access point, which is going to replace the EWS 210. And this footprint is a little bit smaller, and it's a little bit more cost-efficient for deployments where you really are limited in the budget. So starting from single-band up to 3T3R 11AC capable access points, you have a whole range of access points to fit your deployment and how you want to make it and how much budget you want to spend on this. The last thing in the lineup of our access points, wall plate wireless managed access point. This is a new model that we are currently developing, especially for hotels, for educational purposes. This is like a low power access point, specially designed to use in one room, like in one hotel room, where you want to isolate the wireless in one room, so just broadcasting in this only one room. And additionally, there are a wide extension of wired connections, for instance, to connect to a smart refrigerator or the IP setup box of the hotel room, or some other devices, VoIP telephone, or other things that you want to use inside one room. So far for the access points. Let's go to the switches. Our Neutron consists out of a few different model of controller switches. I will just go directly to the overview here. There's one thing that I like to mention on top, because actually this is already repeating all the standard lineup of our switches. The only thing new here is that we will have an EWS 2910, which is an even smaller footprint of switch with lower PoE capacity, but still with the management capacity to manage 20 access points. So in many cases, in small deployments where you only need to manage a few access points, you can start with a very cost-efficient switch, and on top of that, you can use either single band or how many bands you want to use as an access point. But you can make a scalable solution, and starting from a very entry level, which is one of our unique selling points. With our EnGenius Neutron solution, we want to provide you a very scalable solution and a very flexible solution to fit any deployment. So starting from a very small switch with entry-level access points up to advanced switches with high power PoE budget and outdoor access point with 11AC 3G3R. Okay, I told you guys before that it would be possible to use ezMaster without our management switches. Well, that would be possible, but we actually designed the ezMaster to work on top of our our Neutron switch. Pretty much, it has to work together, because there are some functions that really has to be done by a switch, and some functions can be done either or the switch or the ezMaster software. Well, just to give you an overview and what is the difference if you do that. In the left side of the picture, I list down here, if you use the ezMaster through the switch, then you have all features that are in the combination of using switch and ezMaster. All the features will be enabled. This includes smart sync redundancy. You can see the whole topology, because the switch will recognize the access points, and you can, of course, the ezMaster can talk with the switch which port are used and which port, what is the power of each port, and you can turn on the port on or off. And the intelligent troubleshooting is also a switch function. And yeah, so if you use the switch in combination with ezMaster, you have the full features. If you don't want to use a switch or another third-party switch, then only the AP configurations and settings are available. So, in case you want to know what is smart sync redundancy, just make very short slides here. Normally, all switches and access points are managed centrally by the ezMaster, and yeah, you have to enable the smart sync. And if something happens, for instance, if the ezMaster disconnects from the network or the internet, or yeah, depending how your setup is, the EWS switches automatically activate the redundancy feature and manage access points in the same zone. So all access points will keep on function normally, and there would be no problem. The whole network can just work continuously even when the internet is gone, or at least the connection to the ezMaster is yeah, broken. Then after the ezMaster comes back online, then the switch can release its management back to the ezMaster, and the logs and statistic data will be synchronized back to the ezMaster. automatically. Okay, so this in short about the hardware. Just repeating what I just told. So we have our EZMaster, we have our Neutron solution, which is consisting out of access points and switches. Well, now we have EZMaster on top of our access points and switches, and it makes a more complete solution with more active management capabilities, and that makes the Neutron solution more complete and a more flexible and a more rich solution for your customers. Okay, so talking about all these features, so what actually can I do with my Neutron solution powered by EZMaster? I made a small overview here with the full functions of our or not the full functions, the main functions of the Neutron solution powered by EZMaster. It is divided in 4 different sectors. So we have the centralized management, we have the access point configuration and management, we have the comprehensive monitoring, and we have the management and maintenance features. So in general, if you talk about centralized management, it just means that our EZMaster can centralize, in a central place, can manage the access points and monitor up to 1,000 Neutron devices. Main feature of the EZMaster is the cross-network AP management, and so that means that I can manage more more Neutron switches in different places, from different places. And on top, our EWS switches, the Neutron switches, they can make clusters in their setup, but the EZMaster works a little bit different. It can make a group configuration, meaning that it's not tight, not depending on location of where the access points are, but you can just freely have one access point in location A and one access point in location B and 3 access points in location C to make it into one group. So maybe it's like you have 3 offices and these 3 access points just need the same configuration, and you can group it, and so you're not bound to the exact location of the access point. You can just make a group, no matter where the access point is. Okay, access point configuration and management. Most of the features are still the same as our standard Neutron switches. But I just want to go later through the user interface of the EZMaster, and I want to show you a little bit how it looks like in the interface. Then you can also find that all this management is very simple to use and very simple to configure. So then you understand that you don't need to go to a course to get a certification to be able to set up an access point deployment. No, with EZMaster, you have a worldwide capability of setting up a network from one place without any additional need for certification or education. So a few things, the yellow things I will show you later in the user interface. Yes, comprehensive monitoring, the 3rd column. Yeah, actually, these are also things that are same as in our current Neutron switches. If you talk about the management and maintenance features, there is one thing that is very important, as an add-on to the ezMaster, which is not in the Neutron switches, and that is first captive portal. So we managed to embed a few different types of captive portal in our ezMaster. So from here you can already have a captive portal setting up in a local database, or you can just link it up normally to a radius server, or even we are now working on integrating some popular hotspot providers to work together with the ezMaster and then to the Neutron solution to the access points. Also, new in the ezMaster is the Smart Sync redundancy and the easy redundancy. The Smart Sync we already had a few slides of that. If you talk about the easy redundancy, is the capability of using multiple ezMasters to back up each other, but this feature is also in developing now. Okay, I just want to show you a few of these features in the real user interface. Initially, I wanted to show you in real, but since we have these technical problems with GoToMeeting and I had to change to another PC, I will just use some screenshots to go through the user interface. Actually, the ezMaster is a software that runs on the VM player, and it's a little, yeah, there has to be done some steps to connect to to set up and to install the ezMaster. You just do it once, let it run on your system, and then the interface that I'm now going to show you is the interface where you actually do the real thing here. So this is the login page. Looks very cool. And if you log in, let's see if I can do this here. Okay. This is the home screen that you see. And there is already some small information mentioning here. The main thing is that I want to show you here is that in the first layer, the ezMaster has a project layer. Like I explained to you, in our ezMaster, sorry, in our Neutron switches, you have you are managing one network, you're managing one deployment, all the access points that are connected to the switch, and the ezMaster works a little bit different. Like I explained to you, ezMaster can do groups. And you can just put any access point on any place, from any place you can put it in a group. But the first layer is actually a project layer. For instance, you have, if I was a system integrator and I provide service for many customers of mine, and I have one customer having an office and I have installed some access points there. Say I have customer A, but I have more customers. I have customer B, I have customer C. And what I can do with ezMaster is I can run my ezMaster in my office, and I can manage the wireless networks of my customer A, B, and C. So in my ezMaster, as I'm looking now on the screen, I can make a few projects. For instance, customer A or customer B and customer C. So going through this interface, just showing you, press on my projects. Currently in my setup with my screenshots, I have one project called test environments, and I can already see in this page that under test environment, I have three managed devices and some other information here. If I click on this, I can see that I have, okay, I made some screenshots, not how to say, synchronous. So in this case, now you see only two access points here, because I actually want to show you how to add one access point. So I delete one access point out of this deployment. But anyways, in this project, I see 2 access points which are managed, and they're both active. They're online, and they're doing something. I can also see here that I have these 2 access points in a group because I added them in a group. I have made a group called ezMaster Test, and I put those 2 access points in a group. Okay, and what I see here in this red arrow, I see that there is one pending approval here. Okay, let's see what it is. So pending approval means that there is an access point locally in my network. Please remember the word locally, because locally, the ezMaster, any access point that is locally in the network can be automatically detected by the ezMaster. Okay, I will come back to this later. Please remember locally. Okay, anyways, first, I have one access point in my network which can be managed. Okay, so let's do that. Let's add it to the managed network. Okay, and then auto provisioning, like the feature in the list, auto provisioning this access point into my wireless network. So at the end, it will become online, and I can see that, where's my mouse? I can see that now I have 3 managed access points and one managed switch. Okay, but if you look carefully back, you see that this access point is not yet added to a group. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do now. If I go to groups, I see that I have one group, like I explained before. I have the ezMaster Test, and I can edit this, and I see the general settings here, and all the settings here, like a normal access point or like in the EWS Switch. These settings are very similar, but some additional things are yeah, there are some few small things different to fit the ezMaster functionality. Well, for this group, I can just go inside the member settings. If I find my mouse again, and I see that I already have these 2 access points in my group, like shown before. And okay, let's add, and then I can see that there is one access point that is able to be added in my network. Let's confirm this. And then after this, it will be in this list, and of course we have to go down. You see all the other settings here, to press apply, and then I can see that I have my ezMaster, my access point in my ezMaster group added. Okay, back to the word local. Like I said, access points that are connected locally in my local network can be automatically detected by the ezMaster. Okay, ezMaster, the whole thing with ezMaster is that the most important thing is that you can do the cross-network management. That means that even access points from outside of the network, as long as they are connected in some way to the internet, I can manage them. But the way how to talk with them or how to connect with them is actually also very easy. If I have a remote device, of course, this device has a unique MAC address, and what we did, we have embedded another authentication or check code on top of this, using MAC address and this check code. As long as this access point is on and online, this access point will already connect to our server and say that I am here. And with this small page where you can just cut and paste the MAC addresses and the check codes, even a description for easy identification, you can just paste it in here. And if you press register, then the provisioning will be automatically done, that this access point will be inside my managed system. And then you can do the same steps as we did before, as explained, to add it into the network, and then you can group it and put all the settings there, whatever you want. Okay, so this pretty much the centralized management, auto provisioning, group configuration. I now want to show a few more of this inside the user interface. And the thing that I want to start with is the background scanning. Like I said, ezMaster on top of our Neutron switches will add the cross-network capability. Okay, this is the most important thing. The second important thing is that ezMaster has a few engines that makes the network management more active than the than a single Neutron switch. One of the most important thing is the background scanning, and the background scanning is a kind of algorithm that you can set. You can turn it on or could turn it off, but yeah, you want to turn it on because then you have some value there, and it will periodically do some scannings. It will scan for channel. It will scan the power settings, the RSSI things, many small things regarding the status of our access point. Okay, and the background scanning is the base of real auto channel selection, rogue AP detection, and auto TX power. Of course, this setting is not. You have to enable it to activate it, and by default the background scanning is in this case 300 seconds, so 5 minutes. But recommended is to make it lower, so it scans faster and more accurate to the real time of your network. So, like I said, background scanning is the basis for auto channel and TX power. Just showing you in this slide that on the moment that you have your background scanning enabled and you set the channel to auto and the transmission power to auto, then the background scanning will help the access points in your whole deployment to use the most optimal power settings and channel settings, and this makes our management system really active instead of just passive configuration, bomb, done, nothing else. But now the ezMaster is making Neutron solution more active management wireless solution. Okay, we just go through some basic settings. We have SSID configurations. Here I'd like to mention we have both, or actually we have also client isolation, L2 level 2 isolation, even VLAN isolation. Many customers are asking, I have some problems. My network is still open after the wireless if it goes back to wired. These functions you can isolate it by VLAN. You can isolate it on layer 2 level, but also on client level on the wireless. So we just wanted to add all these features here for the most complete and rich settings and configurations that you can imagine. Traffic shaping, fast roaming is also nice to mention here. Since the last few generations of our access points, we have embedded the fast roaming, and it's working on the K+R protocol. This means that there's a fast roaming that does not need a radio server. But with our ezMaster, this fast roaming is really going to be effective, because on the moment that you only have a few access points and the access points are not controlled, the fast roaming is not really working. But with ezMaster, the fast roaming will get a new dimension, because the ezMaster can manage the access points in a more higher level to make the roaming and do the pre-authentication from one access point to the other access point. The pre-alert will be automatically done. So the fast roaming is really going to be effective and really going to work in a proper way, even without the radio server. Just going through a few more features here. Just want to mention in this slide the SSI Threshold. This is a rename of the feature that we used to have called fast handover. We renamed this because the name was a little bit confusing, and now the name is just saying exactly what the function is doing. You can set a threshold where an access point wants to kick out your client. Please, there's a note here, because if you want to have this feature working properly, you really have to do live tests, site surveys, and try a few power settings here to get this working optimal. So a recommendation is only use it if you really checked the environment and how the reaction is, because yeah, we are still working on wireless and it's a big party here. Okay, I will just continue to a few more slides here. Like our our Neutron switches, we also have Topology View here. In this slide, I would like to mention that this Topology View only will be in full function if you use our own switches and if you use our EWS controller switches, because the checking for the topology is done through the connections to the ports of the EWS the switch. And if you only use the ezMaster, you probably miss the other steps in the network, and you don't get a good picture here. Wireless coverage display, we still put it, we put it again in, and yeah, map view as normal as the EWS switches, but now in another interface, but the function is the same. Okay, new thing in what does ezMaster not have? Does the ezMaster have and the EWS switch does not have is the captive portal. So we made the captive portal available in our ezMaster, and there are a few ways how to use the captive portal. If you look here in the authentication type, you can just have the splash and go with no authentication. You can have the splash and go with a local database, where you can just easily make accounts for with the name and a password of the user. As normal, you can also redirect the authentication to an external radius server. And currently, because in this screenshot there is only Cloud4e, but there will be more providers in. We will embed the settings to use accounts for hotspot providers also in this page for easy integration. And we are working with a few vendors now to be able to work with them together. And in the future, this will be added into our ezMaster. Please remember that all the updates of the software and all the revisions and everything is free. Very important, because other brands, you have to pay for it. Okay, I just want to show you how easy it is to set up a local splash page. You can add a logo, you can add some text here, standard messages, and you can just, it's a very simple setup to look simple, but also to work simple. At the end, it will be very smart. Okay, just showing you here, in this case, how to make an account. Currently, the setting, the possibilities are very simple and very limited, but we have on our roadmap, there are many things in this place also to improve and to extend, to make the software more rich for everybody to use. Another screenshot. This is how to make a guest account. Just put the username, password, and then apply, and then you have one. Okay, last thing regarding the user interface is the intelligent diagnostics, and this is also how to test to test if the ezMaster is working properly. You just press one button, and some tests are going to be executed in the background. And in this slide, I purposely did something wrong here in the controller port, and it shows you in the ezMaster features here that the controller port is not properly configured. So this is something that I need to fix in my router. Okay, so far a quick introduction of our user interface, and go quickly through the features that are in our ezMaster. So summarizing again: Neutron, switches, access point. On top of that, we have ezMaster software. There are some plus features in the ezMaster, and you can use ezMaster together with our switches, but you can also do it without our switches. But if you use our switches, then the features are more rich. And yeah, that's ezMaster. We have cross-network management. We have some additional features there, and the management, the level of management using ezMaster is more active than if you only use our EWS switches. So other unique points of our EWS Neutron solution powered by ezMaster are scalability, mobility, affordability, and reliability. In words, we integrated the controller into an L2 PoE switch. With one small switch, you can and a few access points, you already have a complete featured managed wireless solution without the need of extra hardware or software. So start from small, and you can scale up the solution up to 1,000 access points with our free ezMaster software. You can have the ezMaster running locally, remotely, or remotely in the cloud later with the new version. And yeah, so you have total mobile access. EnGenius Neutron Series is without additional licenses, maintenance, or support fees. And the ezMaster software comes free of charge, no matter how many devices you want to manage. The only thing that you need to afford and the only thing that you need to buy is the ezMaster switch, Neutron switch with access points, as many as you need. On top, you have the free ezMaster software that you, the only thing, if you want to use ezMaster, you can either choose to install it on a PC, or you can put it in the cloud with the cloud version that is available later stage. With the ezMaster in combination with the Neutron switch, you can have redundant network control, and even when losing the connection with the controller, or losing the connection with the switch or with the ezMaster, the access points will keep doing their job in a reliable way. If you use SmartSync, the whole logging will keep on continue to do, either by the switch or by the ezMaster. And even with easy redundancy, which is available next year, you can have two ezMasters backing up each other. So scalability, mobility, affordability, and reliability. Target market is actually repeating from our Neutron series, but like in previous presentations. But now we have higher level of management, more active management, and we have this cross-network management capability. So the Neutron solution is designed for small deployments where you want to cater 20 to 1,000 clients through up to 50 access points in one location. On top of that, you can have the ezMaster to manage all these small locations in one place, and you can just hook them up to each other, and you can use the group configuration to configure even access point in different places without be bound to one location itself. This means that the target customer profile is still the same, but this customer, our customer, now have more possibilities. Like I tried to sketch this scenario that I am this system integrator, I am the installer, I am this one guy driving around in my van, and I do the hardware installation, I do the hanging, I do the wiring, I do the setup for the customer, I just install and configure them, and now with my ezMaster, I can let my ezMaster run in my office, and from my ezMaster, I can manage customer A, customer B, customer C, all remotely. And if there's any troubleshooting, any problems, I can do the troubleshooting from my office, even from or maybe through the cloud, or just logging into my server, and I can do the troubleshooting starting from one point, and maybe 9 out of 10 times I can already fix the problem from my desk in my office. So I see a really good opportunity here, especially for these kind of customer profile that do the installation by themselves. All these network service providers and installers, I think the Neutron solution is a very, very good solution. So commercially, EnGenius general strategy is to maintain room for all segments in the channel to be able to have a good margin. And with the Neutron series powered by ezMaster, we want to offer the system integrators and network infrastructure providers a platform on which they can provide service to their customers. Companies with in-house technicians can benefit the complete but intuitive interface of ezMaster and can have enterprise-grade network management without additional education. The Neutron solution can be a good addition to your solution lineup for deployments in hospitality, education, and office environments, especially places where you need an easy to use managed wireless solution. So, EnGenius Neutron solution powered by ezMaster. It's very simple, but smart. Okay. If you have any questions, I would ask you to send the questions to webinar@Engeniusnetworks.eu. I will try to personally answer your questions. And if there are any questions that are very interesting to share, I will embed the questions in my presentation that I will send after the webinar, maybe tomorrow. And then there will be some information shared to everyone here. Okay, this was webinar number 7 in my series of webinars for our end partner program. And I want to have series of 7, and in 2 weeks we will start a new series where I start repeating webinar number 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 7 again. Every 2 weeks we will have a new webinar, another webinar, and this will be repeating of the previous 7 that we have up till now. Of course, they will be updated with the latest information. Webinar 2, 3, and 4 are initially Neutron series hands-on and detailed presentations. Of course, these will also be updated to become ezMaster related or connected, or even comparing ezMaster with the standard Neutron switch. So I hope to see you in next webinars again. And I thank you all for your attendance in this webinar. And yeah, please keep track of your email, because I will send all the attendance to the webinar. We'll send the invitation for the next series, and I hope to see you again later.